And welcome, everybody. I am Aesop Grim, and this is the first episode for a Grim Warden playthrough using the latest Total War Warhammer 2 DLC, the Warden and the Paunch. I want to explain something that could be a little bit tricky, just setting off right off the bat. This episode is going to be 1 hour long. Because there's a lot of setup and there's some cutscenes to play and stuff like that. But I'm also streaming at the same time, and anybody watching the stream, I want to understand that the stream's going to be going for several hours. I'm going to record a number of episodes with 2 to 5 minute breaks in between. So whenever I say this episode, I really do mean the episode number 1 that I'm recording at this moment is going to be 60 minutes long. Okay, I need to Alt-Tab and make sure that that recording is happening and stream is healthy. Stream is healthy and recording is occurring. This is at 2K resolution. And we are ready to go. I'm just coming off of 10 recorded episodes in my new Skyrim Special Edition playthrough. That was absolutely a joy to do. I mean, after like almost a decade, it's been something like 6 years, I guess half a decade, I should say, since I've been in Skyrim, and that was almost like walking through the back of the wardrobe, you know, the Chronicles of Narnia reference there. Going back into the world of Skyrim after being gone so long was a lot of fun. But this game is right up there with Skyrim for me. And if you watched my intro video, you know how I feel about the mechanics of at least the Warden side of this new DLC. It's very interesting, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun here. Okay, so intrigue. Influence can be, this is for the race, the High Elves. Intrigue. Influence can be spent on superior lords or used to affect diplomacy between factions. Espionage. Trade agreements allow line of sight to assets controlled by the trade partner. And I actually need to get my timer started. There we go. Pardon me just a second, guys. I had tried to get a hold of somebody earlier, and they're wanting to know, is it an emergency? So I need to let them know, no, it's not. I'm just trying to get a hold of you. Kind of important to let people know that whenever they ask questions like that. Okay, so I'm sorry, let's get back to it. Espionage. Trade agreements allow line of sight to assets controlled by the trade partner, and martial prowess, superior coordination, and melee combat when High Elves enter battle at full strength. Okay, for Eltharion himself, faction effects has access to the Dungeon of Athel Tamara, and this is a really neat mechanic. Can spread the mists of Yvresse, cloaking Eltharion and his allies' lands in a defensive shroud. And his allies' lands? Wow. That seems pretty strong. Diplomatic relations are -80 with the Greenskins. They are mortal enemies. This guy specifically, and orcs, they do not get along. The orcs got their clock cleaned by him before, and they're not happy about it. They harbor grudges a little bit like the dwarves, I guess. Recruit rank +3 for spear infantry and ranger units. Immune to barren wasteland attrition for the Lord's army. So we can go on the offensive then. You heard me talk about that in the intro video. We can enter into the Badlands, and we should be able to not suffer any penalties for being there. Leadership +8 for spear infantry and ranger units. Melee defense +8 for spear infantry and ranger units. It's pretty strong. Attribute causes fear when fighting against greenskins. Oh, we cause fear against... Oh, wow, that's nice. Okay, we start out with the War Lions of Trace. They are anti-infantry unit with armor piercing, and the Lion Pelt, I believe, acts as a defense for them. Thick Pelt provides protection against regular and magical missile attacks. Magic missile. The Arcane Phoenix is actually really strong. This is a pretty strong unit. Death from above. While airborne, this unit can use a special attack to damage enemies below. They're attuned to magic. Become stronger when the winds of magic are in full gale. Okay, that I need to keep that in mind. They have a chance of rising from death if they're killed. And they do armor piercing. This is something I'm kind of low level on this, guys, when it comes to me as a player. I don't remember specifically what my units are good at, and I'm not good at min-maxing that, and that's kind of something that you need to become good at in Total War. So I'm going to be trying to learn that a little bit more as I do this playthrough. The Silvern Guard, they have enchanted armor, which protects them against magical attacks. Reduced effect. Armored and shielded, we know what that's about. Armor piercing damage will cut through that, but other than that, they can shrug off non-armor piercing attacks a lot better. They are anti-large and they have charge defense against all. Okay, I have a campaign difficulty of hard and a battle difficulty of hard. I hope to get those up to very hard with experience, but this is my first Chronicle here, and that's where I'm at as a player. So we'll hit start campaign.
The waystones that guard all elven souls grow faint. Ulthuan is weak, still reeling from a ferocious greenskin assault it barely survived. The grim warden of Tor Yvresse has not rested since driving back the green invasion. Prince Eltharion must be prepared. There will come a day when the Goblin King returns. It is only a matter of time. For in the desolate Southlands, a war of unimaginable power brews. War boss Grom, most feared and most colossal of all goblins, has long craved a second chance to annihilate the Asa. That time is now. Ulthuan will drown beneath a green tide. There must come the war to end all wars. But Grom's horde will meet a wall of unstoppable Asur might. Eltharion will defend his homeland until his dying breath. This is his vow. The Grim Prince and the Goblin King. Two souls sworn to vengeance upon each other.
All right, well, that gives us the backdrop for what we're looking at as far as the setting. By the way, I'm using Gem Effects, a Gem Effects preset that I kind of tweaked myself. I guess I even built it, you could say. I made my own preset, I suppose. But I found it better than the reshade options I was finding. So we'll use that for this playthrough.
Somehow, the greenskins have returned to Yvresse, the rotten stench of their dung piles hanging thick in the mists. Could they be a harbinger for the return of the bulbous Grom himself? If so, our darkest nightmares may be realized once more. I should have destroyed him all those years ago, along with his foul shaman. The other princes of Ulthuan are scattered and distracted, embroiled in the eternal conflict with the Druki. It is likely we will stand alone in our struggle, at least for now. The greenskins are not the only threat to Ulthuan, however. Pirates have also penetrated the mists and sailed the shifting isles with impunity. We are faced with a dire threat. The greenskins seek to ravage Yvresse and all Ulthuan, putting the Vortex at risk. As the Warden of Tor Yvresse, I shall face them with ruthlessness and brutality. The fate of the world is in my hands.
All right. So, pardon me. How they play. Athel Tamara and Mists of Yvresse. Yvresse's ruined inner sanctum allows you to train highly skilled Mistwalker units and detain dangerous enemy characters captured in battle by use of the Warden's Cage ability or by chance in auto-resolved battles. Upgrading Athel Tamara's facilities requires Warden's supplies, obtained by carrying out prisoners' actions or inducting characters into your Mistwalker ranks. The Mists of Yvresse lie dormant but can be reactivated to cause attrition to invaders and boost your forces in various ways. To reactivate them, increase Yvresse's defense level by accumulating Ladriel's blessings and Athel Tamara or expanding Tor Yvresse. And right here is where we're looking for that. Influence. High Elf factions gain influence as political events fall in their favor, which may be spent on court intrigues and on recruiting more powerful lords and heroes. Intrigue at the court. High Elves can spend their influence on intrigues at the court, whispered deals in the halls of power that pull strings to improve or worsen the diplomatic relations between factions. Espionage. High Elves use trade agreements to spy on their partners. High Elf factions have full visibility over the territory of any faction they trade with. Learn more about High Elves here. Okay, we need to research a tech. The secrets of all creation can be sought by the Asur Warden. That's the name that elves call themselves. Just give the word and the lore masters will seek it. Learn more about technologies here. We'll get 500 treasury, +1 influence, and +2 Warden's supplies. Enhance perfection. Ensure that one of the following buildings have been constructed. A Sawyer. Warden, we should look to our infrastructure and enhance its properties to ensure we can adequately protect our people. We cannot afford to stagnate in such a troubled age. We'll get 500 treasury, 1 influence, and 2 Warden supplies. And that is actually my first priority, is to reestablish the functioning infrastructure of our province, to get the Mists of Yvresse back online, and to upgrade Athel Tamara and restore it, basically. It's kind of fallen into ruins from neglect and non-use. So we need to get that all fixed up. From the shadows, capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the following faction, Arachnos. Through many ages, the Mists have held back and the wicked aspirations of all those who wish to encroach upon our beloved island haven. It is truly anathema that the Greenskins have attained a foothold on our home soil. Strike now, Warden, and seize back the cities they have wantonly overrun. We'll get 1,000 gold for our treasury and 2 Warden's supplies. Okay, let's research military advancements, research following items to advance High Elves' finely tuned military machine to a higher level altogether. We are faced with a dire threat. The Greenskins seek to ravage Yvresse and all Uthwan, putting the Vortex at risk. As the Warden of Tor Yvresse, I shall face them with ruthlessness and brutality. The fate of the world is in my hands. What I like about this guy is he's a big picture dude. He sees what's going on. Now, when you play as Tyrion, Tyrion has his own first priority. He's got to fight back the Druchii, and he's got to reunite the elven clans. So it's not like he's not looking at things the right way, but the Warden sees it differently. The Warden kind of sees that as being petty. Tyrion and the rest of the High Elves are more focused on the Dark Elves, the Druchii. They're squabbling with themselves. It's all, they're playing politics, and it's a power struggle, and they're not seeing the greater threat here and the fact that the Vortex is under direct threat. Well, that's not really exactly true, but from his perspective, that's how he sees it. So I just think he's a really interesting character to play.
What do you seek? Poeth protects them.
All right, we're going to join up right there. Let's see. We need to... I'm not going to do anything with this. I'm going to I'm going to build the Sawyer because it reduces my construction costs by 15%, and when we have it fully upgraded, it's by 25%. Plus, it produces marble, a trade resource for us. And that'll come in handy down the line. Elves make a ton of money off of trade. We can go ahead and attack here. I forgot to show you the defense levels. We'll look at that afterwards. This is our first encounter in the modern era with orcs. Griebit's Black Bog is the guy. We're going to try and capture him. And it's not a guarantee. You have to. He has to die or he has to be wounded while you have the cage impact on him. If wounded while ability is active, target character will be imprisoned after battle. This ability right here causes damage to combatants. It gives them neg 48 melee defense, neg 60 armor, and they cannot move. But you have 25 seconds. So if you don't down them in 25 seconds, you only get one shot at this. So we'll see how that goes. We'll start deployment. Here's my frontline defense, which I will set up like this, and put them up. Will the orcs come to me? I think they probably will.
Understood.
Can I set these guys up at an oblique angle? Yes, I can. We will do that. Then I will grab my archers. Set them up kind of on high ground here.
Archers.
Bring Eltharion up here. Bring Cavill over here. Is there anywhere else I can put my lions? If I put my lions over here, my bad, I just put my phoenix over there. Are they hidden? No. No vanguard deployment. Okay, so bring them over here. Like that. We'll protect the flanks here with these 2 units on my archers, and we'll hit start battle. I kind of like having the blur. I think it creates a neat perspective. I don't know if they're coming towards me. Let's find out. Get a closer look. No, they're going to maintain their own high ground. Okay, that's a good move for them tactically. Let's
It shall be done.
Set up. I'm going to hit the Alt key and drag them over here. And kind of set up like this, I think.
Understood.
And I want them to walk. I don't want to wear them out. Then I'm going to fast forward. Okay, I'm not in range with my Phoenix. If they start to charge, I need to run. Repositioning. They're going to order themselves in relation to how I'm oriented. Okay. Let's take blur off for a moment. I am very close. Okay, I only need to move forward a little bit. I need to entice them to charge by peppering them with arrows. Let's go to here.
It will be done.
Almost. Let's take my archers, and I do have some room to move them forward some more. They have not begun to fire yet. I'm surprised. A little bit surprised. Grab everybody.
Loyal.
One unit has begun firing. They're hitting the boss. These units are so detailed. They look terrific. Once we hear their battle horns blow, we'll know that they're coming. There it is. Okay. Alright, both archers units are firing now. I don't tend to like to target the bosses because some units, such as the orcs, are a strongman based unit. If you kill the boss, then the whole unit, the whole army breaks. And so I don't like to exploit that if I can avoid it. And good, my archers are not focus firing him. Alright. Here comes some river trolls. And here's our collision. Okay, hit pause. I know that's not pro, but that's how I do it. I'm going to toggle skirmish mode off. Alright, how are we looking here? We've got spider hatchlings coming in on my right flank. Orc boys circling around with spider hatchlings here. I'll go ahead and hit them with the lions. I will take both of my archer units and focus fire the spider hatchlings. Let everything else kind of unfold. Well, you know what I need to do. I'm going to come out here to the flank so I can get line of sight. Okay, I'm going to bring my Phoenix up to here in preparation for a run across here, and I want to hit these guys actually. Lions are engaged. All right, everything's moving. Archers are not. They have line of sight. All right, get the Phoenix, bring them across this way. Right there. Oh yeah, put the hurting on them. Trolls are running. How are we looking over here? Bring this guy up. I guess I'll get into the flank of these orc boys. They are routing. They have 47 left. I'd like to break them. But I also want to start peppering these trolls as soon as I can. Eltharion can put a soul squelch onto this unit right here of orc boys. Oh yeah, that was nice. Okay, now I want to cast my Apotheosis, which is a heal spell, on my Aethel Tamara Faith Bearers. Here's their boss. Okay, how are we looking over here with Spider Hatchlings? They are down to 43. I think I need to go ahead and start hitting the trolls. Spider hatchlings coming back, even though they're broken. 40. Oh, my Phoenix probably needs to. I don't know if I want him going after. I don't know. Are they anti-large? River trolls, aquatic regeneration, slimy shanks, poor leadership. Put my Phoenix on the river trolls. Bring my lions up here. War lions. Position Eltharion here. Are they breaking? No, they're going to go after my leader. Send the war lions into them.
Without fail.
And get Apotheosis back on my faith bearers. And see if I can hit these guys again. I should have hit the river trolls, honestly. That was a mistake.
It shall be done.
Put the archers on the river trolls. Okay. The river trolls are coming for the warden, I think. So I'm going to send the lions into them. In 5 seconds, he's going to have another one of these ready, my Phoenix. I want my archers to continue shooting at the river trolls. Cavill can just work his way down the line until we get to the boss. Faith bearers in on Greebits there.
Eltharion!
Okay, Phoenix. Go ahead and set down right there. Kind of put a hurting on my lions. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably a bad move. Okay, hit the goblins with my Phoenix. Eltharion, you have Apotheosis ready. Put it on the lions. Whoops, I hit the wrong key. Okay, get my front line. My entire front line needs to be attacking Greebits. Bring Cavill up here. Oh, nope, he needs to be continuing to focus on orc boys, I guess.
We will obey. Asa, advance. For the king. It will be done.
Don't chase. Okay, where is... There he is. Bring Cavill up, because he's got a pretty strong single target spell.
Nothing, Lecky. Destruction awaits.
Is he not going to fire it? Maybe people are in the way.
Orders received.
Eltharion serves!
Okay, Cavill, you should be able to hit him now. Come on, hit him. You can cast it. I don't understand that. I'm not gonna get him, am I?
As you say, it shall be done.
King and country!
This is actually the first time I will have failed in this. I have played the beginning of this game a few times. Yeah, I think I lost out on him. Enemy Lord wounded. Okay, we'll end battle. Close victory. 57 kills for Eltharion, 55 for Cavill, 89 for Phoenix, 203 by the War Lions. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Everybody else was pretty respectable. Even the Spearmen had some kills, some decent kills, and they're really defensive focused.
Worthless.
Let's actually replenish.
Build our defenses. Prince Eltharion. Seek out enemies.
Okay.
I will avenge.
Well, we can
My life for Tor
gain Route Marcher. And do we have an opportunity to fight him again? We do. And normally I would... Well, we wounded him. Yeah, we wounded the boss. Oh, okay. So this was kind of unnecessary. We could have just auto-resolved this one.
We will obey.
Well, this should be pretty quick. Here, put him on don't chase anybody.
Acknowledged.
Don't chase, don't run.
Eltharion. I am ever
And start deployment, start battle. We can speed this up. And we've opened fire. Okay. On their archers. River trolls. Attack with the War Lions here.
Spearman, can I be praised? Setting forth. Understood. Asurian guides us.
Okay. We are really hammering them.
As you say.
Shattered unit.
Archers.
14. Okay, victory. There we go. There was nobody to capture there. I just made a mental error. I thought I would get a second chance and forgot that I'd actually wounded Grievous. Snorko Bigagit.
Yvresse. Make an example of them.
Replenish off of them.
Eltharion.
Okay, we have Cavill. We'll give him training. And Eltharion moved... Oh no, he had 2 points. Okay, sword player. I want Eltharion to have the magic. Inspiring presence, but we're going to go down this line right here. Okay, we can recruit 2 spearmen and 1 unit of archers. I like the cheap archers. And we can end turn. There we go. Alright, we researched the tech. And so now we will begin with Spear Wall, Weapon Strength plus 10% for High Elf Spearmen, Lothran Sea Guard, and Silverin Guard. One of the most impressive, iconic sights of an Elven warhost is the Wall of Spears, perfectly arranged for maximum effect. Okay.
The green skins are but locusts.
Let's attack Trelinia.
They face the Warden. Fang sword bites deep. Pull back.
Auto resolve. And we will occupy.
Yvresse's guardian.
Province has been secured. A follower has been gained, increasing our campaign line of sight by, I think that said 25%. We can give a skill point.
Only service.
Give another skill point here. I like to make him tough first, because I want my heroes to last so that they can continue skilling up. We're going to take this one right here. Rebuild Lost Splendor. Construction cost negative 10% for all buildings. Growth, which is the one that I'm really after, plus 20. Okay. Let's look right here. Yvresse defense level. That would be defense level 2. We're currently at defense level 1. Yvresse's defense level dictates the reach of the mists of Yvresse, which cause attrition to invaders and bolsters your forces. Each level can be reached by accumulating Ladriel's blessings from Athel Tamara upgrades and expanding Tor Yvresse, in turn spreading the mists further across Ulthuan. So, blessings gained from Athel Tamara upgrades 0 from Yvresse settlement level 5. We are currently at level 1, I believe. No, we're not even at level 1. When we get to level 1, which requires us to have 25 to 49 Ladriel's blessings, the mists are reactivated, spreading throughout the Tor Yvresse region. Army ability, Summon the Sentinels. Local armies when defending Tor Yvresse get that ability. Okay, it's an augment, an area of effect. It lasts for 5 seconds. It causes no damage but does not affect friendly troops. Summons a unit of Sentinels of Astaril. Short, wide, expanding tear-shaped attack. Can disrupt unit formation. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's
Prince Eltharion.
Stay right there. We need to end turn. No. We need to open up Athel Tamara. I like to get this as my first upgrade. We have 9 Warden's Supplies. The Warden's Supplies are used to upgrade your facilities in the secret citadel of Athel Tamara, which in turn will improve your capability to defend Yvresse. Supplies are gained from carrying out certain actions against prisoners in Athel Tamara, or by inducting lords and heroes into your special group of Mistwalkers. So I have gained Warden's Supplies because I've completed 4 objectives. And I will use that to upgrade my interrogation chamber from level 1, enables the ability to interrogate prisoners and requires 5 Ladriel's blessings, which I already have it, to level 2, gain plus 200 experience for all lords leading armies each time a prisoner is interrogated. So it gives me the enhanced interrogation chamber ability.
Athel Tamara must stand proud.
And that'll do that. This is a very... I like this. It's a neat mechanic. It's been fun. I haven't looked at it really hard. I I've tended to upgrade just sort of randomly, but in this playthrough I'll try to pay closer attention to what we're upgrading, and what our options are. We will end turn. Mission successful for building the Sawyer. And we need to ensure that a rally field has been constructed. As Bel Korhadris, the 7th Phoenix King did when he built the White Tower of Hueth, we must gather our lore to open ancient scroll rooms and archives. The knowledge and wonders we shall uncover will aid us in these perilous times. Okay. Built the White Tower of Hueth. Okay. And mission issued, maintain at least 10 public order in the fallen province. The Asur of Yvresse look to you, Warden, but enemies lurk in the very shadows we call our own. They stalk us both here and abroad, seeking to disrupt and cause unrest. If not dealt with, this can fester and impede our goal. Solve any public order issues. Okay, well, we have a negative 11 on public order, but we're gaining 1 every turn. So that is slowly resolving itself. And we can move.
For Tor Yvresse.
Let's see. We can move towards down here. We want to try and get this area, and it's a dicey ball game because others can come in, like Tyrion, and claim these areas also. Safri can come over, stuff like that. Right now, Tyrion should be busy with the Dark Elves, the Cult of Excess over here. So it's a good time.
The Warden. Never falter.
To be aggressive and press our attack. We have, let's see, Silver Guard, 1, 2, 3. And I want to flank him with 3 more, so we'll get 3 more spearmen. That gives me a total of 7 units for my front line, which is what I tend to go with. We can upgrade our Sawyer. We also need to look at diplomacy. I like to sort by attitude. Kothique.
Your best. Your wit and wisdom will be a welcome distraction. Sit, please.
Well, trade agreements are really all I'm interested in at the moment.
Ulf One's defender. If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours. Understood.
Okay.
Prince of
Trace.
Your word shall reach the Phoenix throne. Choose. Your will is done.
Illyrian.
Defender of the Everqueen. I find talking to your kind most trying.
Yeah, they're not interested.
Misguided.
Okay, so we'll call that good. We've got 2 trade agreements now. Well, a total of 3. We're projected to get 119 from Kothique, 120 from Etain, and 148 from Trace. Mission issued. Ensure an elven town has been constructed. You must strengthen your cities, Warden. With a strong foundation, you can swiftly eliminate all threats to Yvresse. The populace gathers to support you to enhance and upgrade your settlements. And we'll get 1 influence, 1,000 gold, and 2 Warden's supplies. And so we will upgrade Sardanath.
The Grim Prince.
And we could... Is that a city or just an army? It's just an army. I can't tell if I'm in range to hit them or just outside of range. What I'm going to do is come right up to the border.
Follow the vow.
And that's going to allow my faith bearers to continue their replenishment and give me the chance to recruit, not you, 3 more archers Yep. Okay, we'll hit start. I think I have just enough Warden supplies to do another upgrade in Athel
I am
Tamara.
sworn to eradicate greenskins.
Let's see. Can I gain another chamber?
A
Yes.
stronghold for the ages.
Okay.
The greenskins are but locusts.
Let's see. What can we upgrade? Nothing right now. Nothing that I want to.
The Warden of Yvresse.
Okay, he came back. We're gonna assault this town.
Folly.
Oh.
I am sworn.
Okay, I need a battering ram.
Yvresse.
We have to siege for at least one turn before we can assault. We have a population surplus in northern Yvresse. And they're going to come to us.
This is our sworn.
We'll fight them. They're being backed up by 1,020 reserves. Griebitz is back in the game. All right, we're going to try and capture him. It showed that we are significantly stronger than their forces. Gamble, I don't know what's going on with this, but it doesn't actually... I think what happens is you gain more reserves, so when you hit start on the battle, maybe it improves. Starting limit 25. I'm not really sure. So, take this guy and put him right in the middle.
It will be done.
All these guys can be lined up, probably stretched out like this. Okay, they're being backed up from here. I will position... Do I want to position right in front of the forest? That gives them cover coming in. And if I position over here, they could still come in through cover and flank. Maybe I want to be set up back here.
Spearmen!
Archers!
Grab my archers. Put them into formation right here.
Orders received!
Faith bearers are going to go right behind them so that they can rush out to defend against either flank.
Eltharion!
Command me! Understood. Orders received.
Eltharion! Warden of Althwan!
Bring the lions up to here. Put the phoenix on the right flank. Start battle. Okay, are you guys going to come to me? It looks like they are. They've got reinforcement. Here's... No, where's Griebitz at? Here he is. Hopefully I don't mess this up again. Oh, this looks cool, man. It looks believable. Like, that's how an army, I think, would set up, and these guys would make use of the woods. Right at the edge of the forest is where my archers can reach. So this unit's about to come under fire. There they go. They've opened fire. We've got incoming. Grievance is getting hammered. He's already at half health. Oh, spun around too much. I'm not the greatest at camera control, sorry about that. He's getting decimated. Okay, hit pause. Take the blur off for a minute. This unit right here is getting hurt pretty bad. So I'm going to grab Eltharion. I'm going to put Apotheosis onto that unit. And how are we looking on flanks? Bring my War Lions out here and then hit these guys right in the backs. Focus fire their arrows. Oh, we got trolls right here. Belay that order. Focus fire. The trolls. Right there.
The winds are ours! Quickly now! Spearmen! To battle!
Okay. Cavill probably needs to head out and hit these river trolls. I want the Phoenix to head right here and then move across this way. Nope. Here. There we go.
Acknowledge! We away!
Okay, they got their buff. Right there.
Archers! To the fray! It will be done! We go!
Come back. Okay, where is Grievance? Down here. And Eltharion. Move to here and then up there. Oh, no. Stay right there. Apotheosis on these guys, and my Faith Bearers need to come up. They need to kind of fill this gap right here. This unit's been routed. These guys maybe need to come up to here. Can you get back? Okay. Hit them. Hit them. Hit them. Come this way. Soul Quench on this unit right here.
Spearmen! For Assyrian! Without fail! Penance! Show no
Okay,
fear!
Grievance is doing damage in my back lines. What does this do? Extremely reduced power. That's for the enemy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to focus fire him now with my archers. And that is because I believe he's getting ready to fall. Drop, drop, drop. Come on. There we go. Enemy is wounded, or enemy lord is wounded. Okay, reestablish my archer line. Like this. Okay. You're going to face the river trolls. You are going to probably do a pincher movement on those river trolls. Their right flank has collapsed. Doggone it. That's not what I wanted to do.
Assyrian guides us. Advance.
Time to start cleaning house on the ranged.
Spearmen!
Incoming enemy fire.
Yeah, we're wrecking shop now. Oh, this is fantastic looking. Epic. Epic. We've completely routed this army. Or both these armies. Look at the Phoenix sweep down. Who's left? Over here. No, they just broke. Alright, that's it, man. And because we are taking over a settlement, we don't really have to worry about sitting here and killing as many people as we can before they get off the field. 160 kills, 61, 45, 37, 36, only 15 for the Faith Bearers. Archers did okay. 61 kills right here, wow. In comparison to the rest of their peers for the archery group. 56 kills for the Silverin Guard.
They deserve no better.
Quest issued. Complete the following rite. Invocation of Ladriel. The Talisman of Hueth is the source of Eltharian's magical abilities. Eltharian. But lately had ebbed in power. The reason for its weakening was unknown, but was soon revealed in dramatic fashion. One day, a lone rider, bloodied and exhausted, appeared at the gates of Tor Yvresse, a lore master and member of the secretive Keepers of the Stones, whose task it is to maintain the waystones of Ulthuan. Before collapsing, he revealed the dire news that the foul forces of chaos had somehow discovered the hidden waystones and were set upon destroying them. Oh man, chaos! Chaos is at it again. The destruction of the Waystones could threaten not just the power of the talisman, but also the very fabric of reality. It is imperative that Eltharion acts to delay the enemy while the Lore Master recovers. To do so, he must summon the mists of Yvresse to hinder those who seek to destroy the Waystones, at least for the time being. And we'll get the Lore Master's cloak when we complete that. We have a prisoner now. We gained a war banner, leadership +8 for the assigned unit. We unlocked the invocation of Assyrian. We researched Spear Wall. Invigorating Akshi, and an expression of deep and abiding respect for their winged mounts. A detachment of Phoenix Guard has journeyed to the shrine of Assyrian and performed a ritual to Akshi, the wind of fire. Thus invigorated, Akshi blows hard and fierce, and turns, suffusing the flame spire phoenixes with a newfound vitality. Even the Frostheart phoenixes are impressed with this gift to their younger brethren. As a result, Phoenix recruitment costs have fallen faction-wide. Okay, well that's not really applicable for us. We can't recruit Phoenix units right now anyway.
Strike them down.
Skill points. We will take Shield of Safri. When we are casting for 9 seconds and map wide, we gain the Shield of Safri, plus 11% damage resistance.
They face the Warden.
And take the other training. Experience per turn is increased by an additional 10. We will now research naval discipline. Yes.
Tor Yvresse demands our sacrifice.
A settlement
They
upgrade is
cannot
available.
live. Execute the fiend.
We will give the leadership bonus to Eltharion, and we will
Pull back.
auto-resolve this.
I have served the vow. Waystone Mentor, Prince Eltharion.
Okay,
Althwan expects.
we can improve this settlement.
Show no weakness.
Take Hand of Glory. That's going to give us, for 29 seconds, on self and all allies within 200 meters, we get plus 60 reload skill and plus 24 melee attack. If we overcharge it, we get an additional effect on reload. And we will take another Blade Master. Oh, you know, I said that I like to go defense and I ended up going offense. There's our timer. That was a quick 1 hour. Hard to hit is what I meant to go into, but that's okay. Having a balance here is not bad, in my opinion. Okay. We will pause it or save it. We're making 1,001 gold per turn now. That's good. Save. Save. All right. I will close this episode out. Stream, I am staying up. We're going to do back-to-back recordings here. I'm probably going to take just a couple minutes break to get a drink and stuff, and I need to rename my file. But for those of you watching this on YouTube, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.